Far away from the noise of the city, in a quiet little village, there lived a man named Ayan. He wasn't rich, he wasn't famous, but he had something more valuable: a pure heart. Every morning at sunrise, he would walk to his fields, work all day under the sun, and return home at sunset. Whatever he earned, he used to feed himself, help his neighbors, and give to those in need. Everyone in the village respected Ayan. Everyone except the one person who should have valued him the most, his wife. On the outside, she was the perfect picture of a loving, loyal wife. Warm smile, kind words, home always neat, food always ready. But inside, she had no love for Ayan. In her heart, she believed she deserved a richer, more powerful man. When Ayan worked in the fields, she would sit at home, dreaming of silk clothes and gold jewelry. And eventually, her dreams turned into schemes. One morning, after sending Ayan off to the fields, she whispered to a few local troublemakers to play a trick. She told them to steal Ayan's donkey and, of all things, tie it to the branch of a tree near the fields. Later, she walked to the fields with his lunch, pretending everything was normal. But she found Ayan scratching his head in confusion. "Ayan, what's wrong?" she asked sweetly. He pointed to the tree. "Look, my donkey is up there. How can this be? Donkeys can't climb trees." She gasped, putting a hand to her mouth. "Oh my, this must be a sign. Maybe you're blessed." They struggled to get the donkey down, and just when Ayan was still puzzled, she slipped in her real request. "By the way, I need some money, 100 dinars. Ayan didn't question her. The moment his wheat payment came in, he gave her the money. What he didn't know was she kept half of it hidden for herself. Weeks later, she upped her game. "Ayan, my sister is gravely ill. I need 200 dinars immediately." Ayan hesitated. "That's a lot, but all right, I'll see what I can do." That day, before taking his lunch, she secretly buried 3 large fish deep in his field. Later, as Ayan plowed, his spade hit something slippery. He pulled out a fish, then another, then the third. His eyes widened. "Fish? In my soil?" She hurried over, pretending to be shocked. "Subhanallah, this is no ordinary farm. It's blessed by God himself." Still dazed, Ayan sold his donkey to raise the 200 dinars and handed them to her without a second thought. But once she had the money, her behavior changed. The smiles stopped. Meals stopped. Conversation stopped. Then one day she said, straight-faced, "If you want me to be happy, divorce me." Ayan's heart sank. "Do you know what you're saying?" But she kept asking day after day until her words turned into daily fights. She insulted his poverty, demanded gold, called him a failure. One afternoon, in frustration, he raised his hand, and that was all she needed. She ran outside, screaming that Ayan had beaten her. Neighbors gathered. Some believed her. The matter reached the judge. In court, Ayan told the truth. "I gave her 100 dinars the day my donkey was in the tree, and 200 dinars the day fish came out of my land." She laughed loudly. "Have you ever heard of a donkey in a tree or fish in the soil? He's gone mad." The judge didn't believe him. 2 days later, the verdict was divorce. Ayan agreed, but asked for his money back. She refused, walking away victorious. But her victory didn't last long. She married one of those troublemakers, who turned out to be lazy, abusive, and jobless. The stolen money ran out fast. Misery became her new companion. In the end, he left her too. Ayan, on the other hand, quietly rebuilt his life. He married a kind woman, had children, and his home was filled with love and peace. The woman who once mocked his simple life now lived alone, surviving on charity, wishing she had never let go of the man who would have given her the world if only she had been loyal. Moral: gratitude turns a simple home into paradise. Greed can turn even a palace into hell.